Hello and welcome back, my little goblins, or welcome if you're new. Today we are going to be playing the official first episode for Lil Guardsman, and I am so excited. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I've been waiting on this. I did end up cutting out all of the repetitory things from the demo, so you guys will not have to rewatch anything. But if you did happen to not watch the demo and you want to see the tutorial aspect that did get cut out of this episode, go ahead and check out the demo episode that I put out. But now enough of that talking. Let's get straight into the game.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes, a small child unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
I love the little animation that they included. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, answer the phone. What we got going on?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is...
And then just the prompt click. I love how everybody
She
just...
hung up.
And done. She did indeed.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches. That's an interesting name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
I think I'm just gonna hold on to this for right now. I mean, I probably actually don't need it, but one of our duties is to also kind of cause an inconvenience, if I'm not mistaken, from what,
I think I might
okay.
need that.
I think I'm gonna need it more.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, if you say so.
It's mine now. Anywho, Sir Malcolm wanted somebody with a funny name. So...
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
That's
Are
an
you
interesting
related
name.
to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
I don't really think I want to know.
This isn't helpful.
Yeah, no, it's
You're
not.
not helpful.
Oh my gosh. Those comebacks. Okay, moving on. What else can you tell
I just
me?
can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
I've always said this place needs a nondescript vendor to shake things up a little.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
Hey.
I look forward to buying... something.
Be supportive. He's being nice. That's what's up, though. Thank you for offering that. Alright, so I'm just curious as to, like, I would use the x-ray to see if you have anything at all on you. Because, I mean, maybe something's in the briefcase. Just maybe. You have absolutely nothing on you. That is kind of weird. Alright, well, I guess then you were literally...
Surprisingly, this guy doesn't have anything interesting on him.
No, literally
I
can just
sent
let him
all
through.
my belongings ahead of me, with everything I'll need to set up shop.
I don't really care about that.
I don't really care whether or not you really care.
Oh, I adore the character interaction. Alright, let's go ahead and get you through. You can go set up your shop. And I will come and look at your wares eventually at some point, I imagine.
Can you smell that?
What am I smelling?
The trash barge? Yeah,
Oh.
it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Just a couple of days, that's all.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
I mean, if that's the way you choose to look at it, then okay. Alright, we got that 4-star. Awesome sauce. I am loving the 4 stars when we get them. Alright, so we got the church bell going off in the distance, which should mean that it is time to close up the shop for the day. So let's go ahead and get all that closed, turned off. And what was our score for the first day? All together after they added everything. So we got a 3.8. Not bad. I'm still not sure how to get full 4 stars on him because I followed the writ, but I'm thinking maybe because of like the Mage Guild like defiance, maybe. I don't know. But all the rest of those are the same. You guys kind of got to see a chance. Well, I got a chance to look at those. I can't get over how cute the map is. Look at that. I mean, I love all the colors, and I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point, but I'm genuinely really enjoying this. Alright, so as of right now, it looks like we just have the one spot that we can actually go to, which should be the dig site, which is that phone call that we had earlier on. So let's go ahead and make our way there. Oh, we don't actually have to walk. We can just push the button. That's nice. Alright. Cute little tent. Got all kinds of stuff in here. What do we got here? Ammonia, hydrogen, iodine, all pretty basic stuff. Okay. Oh my gosh, whatever that is. I love it. It's cute. I need it. Moving on. Machines like this are relatively new discovery in the sprawl. Lil notices the word Commander Keen among the inscrutable technical jargon. Okay. What else can I look at? Oh. Why can't I interact? It might just... There you go. The hole is so deep you can't see the bottom. They must have a really good ladder guy. Huh. It's a way to look at it, Lil. Alright. Madam. You called me?
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
Oh.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
No.
Trust me, you will.
I'm looking forward to
Where
knowing.
exactly am I?
Yeah.
You're at the entrance to the greatest archaeological discovery of our lifetimes. I am Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy.
The Royal
But you
Academy.
can call me B.
Okay.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
I like stories. So, I mean, and we've got time.
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
This place is known as the dig site.
How creative.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
The power
Oh.
crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Okay, so this does pertain to us.
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes.
Okay, so tell me more then.
The power crystal was discovered completely by accident.
Really?
80 years ago, on this site, an iconic dwarven heavy metal band performed to celebrate the coronation of Princess Desdemona's grandfather, King Artemis.
That is,
At the moment
what a
of
way.
particularly rumpus drum solo, the vibrations opened up a chasm swallowing the entire stage and the musicians, and a few dozen enthusiastic fans.
Just an nom. Were they okay?
Legend says the band emerged from the chasm adorned in the glowing magical rocks, or what we know as power crystals today.
That must have looked awesome.
That sounds like it was, like, just epic to see. You didn't really answer my
Very
question. Are
awesome,
they
but there's
okay?
more. Whether by
Although-
fate or the actions of an inebriated mage, the bass player was struck by a lightning bolt, and the crystals in her cape and beard absorbed the electric discharge.
Oh?
Everything that previously relied on magic within a 5-mile radius lit up and was charged for weeks.
That's freaking cool.
Hardcore.
Agreed.
Very hardcore. A massive industry sprung up and developed the multitudes of ways we use power crystals, which ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity for the sprawl, making our city-state the world power it is today.
Gotcha. But what does this have to do with me?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
The power crystals, we use them in tools and, like, everything. What do you mean, Lil? She's explaining it to you right now.
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000?
Oh, wait. That's the thing from the demo that we were... Okay, go on.
And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Me? Ooh, I get an option just to immediately push the button. I'm so totally just going to push the button, but, like, I would have just answered yes, me, but it's giving me the option to push the button immediately without going through that, so we're gonna do that. How far back are we gonna end up getting teleported back? Whoa, okay, we're back in the
Wait,
guard shed.
what? Where am I? What just happened?
We just time traveled, Lil. Great, isn't it? Oh, we get to have that phone call again. I mean, any other situation, people probably would freak out, but we just talked to a lovely lady that explained, you know, about the time
Good
travel
afternoon.
thing.
This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
What's going on? Don't you remember
No, she doesn't remember, sweetie.
She hung up. Again.
I wouldn't have expected anything less.
Why, hello there. I've come to the sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Not quite right.
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
You don't have it, though. I do.
That's odd. I seem to have misplaced my vendor license.
Oof.
The board is not gonna be happy about this, Garby. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Okay, well, we already know we can just send him right there. There's no, like, we already searched him. We talked to him. I don't feel like we need to, like, go through that again. Good to know, though, that we have the...
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
He did indeed.
You got it. See you around.
Ta-ta! Alright. Now is this officially the end of the shift? Is it actually the end of the
I
shift?
need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
Okay, so now we actually do get to close everything up. And now we get to head back to the dig site. So onwards to the dig site we go. And hopefully Lil will not be as confused at the end of it. And we get a little bit more backstory. Hello, we have returned. We do not need to look at everything already because we interacted with everything. So we're just going to go straight to B and we are going to talk to her.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
At least I am aware that
I
it would
need
be
you
the
to
same
listen to me.
response.
Something very strange is going on. My name is Lil. Don't you remember me?
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
Hey, it's clicking
My
now.
name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological...
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
Trixie is not the right name, Lil.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
I mean, it's fair to be freaking out. Time travel? Can you tell me anything else about it?
Wait, why am I asking
Oh, wait, you're
you
asking me
questions?
that.
For any
Oh.
of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000?
I don't think you'll have it. I should have it still.
Wait, where did it go?
I
Do you
don't
mean
know.
This?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
I mean, of course.
Can you blame me?
No. Always push the
Yes! But it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time.
button. I mean, that's
That
fair.
risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
Awesome.
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
So, right people?
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Okay, fair
Isn't
enough.
that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful mages guild since the power crystal has replaced most household magical applications.
Okay, so then I was on the right track then with that one dude. Then I shouldn't have let him in, is the case. Because he was doing that mage
One
thing.
wrong
I don't know.
choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
Hopefully I haven't made anything, like, bad decision-wise. But,
So
like,
to
why
recap,
haven't you used
you're
it yourself?
giving me, a 12-year-old who worked exactly 1 day at the castle gate, the power to rewind time? Why not just use it yourself?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
No would probably be the nicest option, but
Oh, well, perhaps another time.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I kind of regret my response. Maybe I should have just went with the, like, at least somewhat nicer option
My
of the
calculations
answers.
suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do. Academia, am I right? So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a calculated risk worth taking.
I mean, that's fair. Get lots of information depending on if the person you have doing the job
I think I get the idea, Dr.
does
B.
it right.
I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
Oh, definitely not.
You'd
That's
want that?
what? No, not
I
at
have a feeling you're not
all.
using your science experiments to their full potential.
Oh my gosh, this is
Regardless,
great.
you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Oh well, that's a shame. But, there's got to be some catch, right?
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout.
Oh, that's so nice. In case I make a mistake, I can actually go ahead and redo it. That specific
However,
part.
I've
Yes.
hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn.
Yes, that's what I was
Hack
thinking.
is the
Okay,
key
awesome.
word, though.
I was
I
kind
have
of
to
hoping
leave
that's
now.
what you meant.
There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No, thank you.
No pressure.
Yeah, no, totally
You
no
can
pressure
do
on my
this.
end, but
Just try not to break space and time.
yeah, definitely no pressure.
Ah,
No, okay.
I'm not kidding.
I will try my best.
maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for 1 day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Oh, it's finally time to go home. Right, home we go. Upsy daisies. That's where they keep the good stuff. Arda will only open a bottle for people she knows will pay their tab. That's fair enough, Arda. I mean, don't want people open up stuff for people that like aren't gonna pay. Legend has it that this neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. What? You don't say. Okay, so Arda, what you got? What you got to tell me?
Your dad's over there.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I will go and see Father Dearest here momentarily. Is there not anything else I can interact with beforehand, though? Oh, I can interact with this. You remember this working when you were little. Pretty great collection of tunes. Your dad always says if you ever save enough money, you can chip in to get her fixed. Hi, Dad. Oh, I thought I could interact with the fireplace for a second.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
Something's not quite right. Did your gambling stuff not go right? And
You
trying to
didn't
smooth
win
it
your
over?
gambling, did you?
And Lil and I on the
But
same
it wasn't my
page.
fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So,
And how much might that be?
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
15 gold for the ale? Dad, really? Was it just one ale or multiple
now we
ales?
don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
I mean, it wasn't necessarily a bribe and I just confiscated it. I'm gonna give it to Dad. Although I have a sneaking suspicion that he's going to go ahead and bet it all away. But hey, I mean, maybe it will go towards stuff we need. There's that possibility, right? Right?
I got this off an old mean type of guy. He had an assistant that he just kept walloping and walloping. I don't think he likes his work.
I don't think so either.
This is perfect. Arda, a round for everybody. I'll be right back after I call my guy. Thanks again, Lil.
Hold up, wait.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
Yes.
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did turn it off as well. I remember you turning it off.
Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
I can see how this would not be believable. I don't know how this is gonna go, Lil. We'll see. How's Pop's gonna respond? Is he gonna believe us?
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
I didn't think he was going to.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
No, he's not.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Definitely should be taken more seriously than you are. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that, Lil.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
I don't know how I feel about you saying that. You shouldn't be telling your child that they are doing a better job at your job than you. But, okay.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
Oh, alright, well, good night,
Good
Father
night, Dad.
dearest.
Maybe someday you'll believe me. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
I'm pretty sure you do. According to, like, what I've seen, you've been doing all different types of bets and stuff and not actually, profiting off of them. Anywho, so the story isn't interactable as of right now. I'm just double checking everything. Is there anything that I can, like, go and mess with? Maybe get a little bit more story? I can't come back here, so it looks like... And I don't think we would need to leave the building, so it looks like it's bedtime.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Night-night. Garby Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. And we got that 4-star on him. Alright, so level 2 begins.
Good morning. You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hey-oh!
Okay, enough of that. Alright, new day.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
It could have been, or, maybe he just got hungry and decided that a pig would be a better co-host. I don't know. An angsty band for tweens and tweens at heart. We already know about the radio. And then that's the official crest of the Sprawl and the royal family. Nice. It's a cute little decoration. Oh, and we have a note. What does it say? Dear Lil, please come down to the guard shed as soon as you can. Love, Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
You seem to keep your father afloat, Lil. That's all I have to say.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Yeah, did I fuck up? Was this my fault? Are
Hey,
we in
Dad,
trouble?
I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Uh-oh.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Oh.
But I need my
Oopsies.
job for gambling.
Dad, really? Really, that's the one thing you're concerned about right now.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
Likewise.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above average job performance with cash bonuses.
Okay.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
Yeah, that sounds about right. And
You're
of course
as quick
that's what
as
we're
your
going to go
father.
for.
Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools.
Ooh. Thank you very much. I will take those.
And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Oh no, poor Randy.
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Good luck, I guess. Sorry, Pops.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Oh, I mean, that's
Sounds
unfortunate.
like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
Wait, how did this exactly come into play?
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here while you go bet on goblin ball games.
Is there seriously a Goblin Ball game every single day? Is that what I'm understanding? You go and you bet on one every single day?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty. And they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again.
That's not suspicious
Looks
at
like
all.
you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
I mean,
Again, not what I meant.
It's not
I'll
all
just
bad
go with it,
news.
guys.
I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
I mean, they're free power crystals, so like, thanks. Hopefully I won't have to use them. And if I do, they
need
work.
to talk to somebody about your gambling.
Yeah,
I love
he
you
does.
too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better, or we're out on our asses.
Totally no pressure. No pressure at all.
No pressure.
Yep. We are on the same page here, Lil. Alright, well,
That's my girl.
now that Dad is gone, and we are to take it over here. So Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon, which is falling apart, leading to the escape of serial arsonists, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys, vying for alliance with the Sprawl. That's 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Take the opportunity for cultural exchange and learn as much as you can. Really get them talking. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion, Sprankles, shall be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. As always, treat any non-human visitor, goblin, gnome, ogre, etc. with extra scrutiny. Remember, if you see something, say something. By royal decree. That last one, I'm a little bit sad about. I would really rather not do that, but that's what the game is saying that is required of us. So now we do get to go ahead and put our crystals into our tools, and we should have a maybe put one in the metal detector, because I have a feeling that we're gonna need to use that. We'll put a yellow one in the true spray, put one in the x-ray, maybe one in the bullet for sure, and then for the decoder ring, I'm hoping I don't need it for this one, and we're gonna go with this for right now. Hopefully I didn't guess wrong, and we'll actually be able to use everything and not need to redo a day. But we aren't going to know until I get started, so all of those are filled. Nothing more to do than just back out and begin our day. Oh, well, hello there. How may I help you?
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl.
Oh, you are the gentle sir
Just
that
have my
Malcolm's
supplies
waiting
here
for.
with me, nothing else to declare.
I mean, I'm of course going to be nosy as possible, but let me call Malcolm first and let him know that you are here so that you can,
Well, it's
do your
about
work.
time he showed up. Send him to my office toot sweet and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom.
At least it's
What's that?
just one.
Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Oh no. Every time he comes into the situation, there's something kooky going on. I just can't help but giggle. It just... Okay, anyways. I feel like maybe using the metal detector to see if maybe he has anything on his person, because I know that there's the paint cans, but I mean there's a possibility that there might be something in the paint cans, so we'll see what I can get to trigger here. So let's use this really quick on him and see what happens. Okay, so it's just registering
Those are
paint
my cans
cans.
of paint. I wasn't sure what exactly was required of me, so I just brought my personal favorites.
Okay. Oh, I can either confiscate some paint and we'll
cadmium green.
take the green one.
Oh, it is a cruel world when a painter loses his cadmium.
Oh wait, I think I briefly saw that I could also not take the paint. I mean, I don't think it's gonna affect it too much. Maybe. I don't know.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors. An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
At least I can do that. Yeah.
You may laugh,
We'll
but
trust.
I'm sure that you're an artist at heart.
Well, anyone really
I'll
truly
have to tell
can be.
Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, well, I don't see any reason not to let him through, so go paint your walls. Have fun. Alright, moving on.
Many thanks. I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting in your honor.
Well, that's sweet. Thank you. Alright, full 4 stars. One way or another, Seamus made it into the castle and got to work, and you got some paint. So, as far as I know, the paint situation was not.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert.
Okay, I get it.
Thank you. Wow, okay, I think I got it.
I didn't mean to be rude there, sir, but there was no need to go through all of that. I get it. Alright. Let's go ahead and give Ash the call that we need to let her know that you're here.
Oh, they're starting to arrive. How wonderful. This is the representative of Prince Phineas Pomp, son of King Phineas and Queen... Oh dear, what was her name again?
Buttermilk.
None for me, thanks. Anyway, let them in. But for the love of... Don't let them in with that bugle. Not until I've gotten over this dreadful hangover, at least.
Okay, dork. You didn't realize what I was quite saying, but
Can
okay.
I see that trumpet or whatever that you've got there?
That is my official Petrardian greeting bugle. It is my pride and joy, and worth quite a pretty penny.
I don't really know why that was necessary
I
to
think
tell
for the
me.
sanity,
Okay.
I mean safety of our citizens, I better take that.
Oh, if you must, but please be very careful with my pride and joy.
Oh, I will be very careful with it, I assure you. Okay, so as far as I know, I can let you go, but I'm just gonna ask you some more questions
Prince Phineas
before.
himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
Okay. Well, everybody has
That
their own
sounds like it's gonna
traditions.
be quite a party.
Oh, yes, one of the grandest events of the season. I thought I might be asked to play my bugle for the occasion, but the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
I'm not gonna burst his bubble and tell him. Okay. Is there any other information that you will tell me?
An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl would benefit both sides mightily.
I mean, fair point.
The petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a union that would make our two kingdoms the envy of the world.
Okay.
I guess a wedding would bring our two kingdoms closer together.
Undoubtedly. Vows made in wedlock are never broken. Well, in royal weddings anyway. Damn you, Marjorie.
Oh no. You got
Is
some
Marjorie
past.
your ex?
My ex-wife, yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you on that, and I'm gonna let you through, and you can be someone else's problem.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to Princess Desdemona. Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvog Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess.
Oh, you don't say. I was totally unaware of
If you refuse
this.
her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvog delegate.
Oh, I'm probably totally still going to let her in. Alright, you please stay high-ranking visiting dignitary and took his bugle away. He was terrible, so that's basically a public service. Good job.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
Oh? Why do you need to come here for a hat?
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
I would think so.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber. I cannot go back.
Fair point, I suppose.
You seem like the type of guy that would wear a fancy hat.
Not just fancy, fantastic.
Well, at least
This
you
old
knew.
hat of
Huh?
yours must have been something special.
That seems like it.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
What does that mean?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
Very straightforward. Okay.
That's a very fitting name.
Alas, it was. My good name must be restored.
Okay, so what else can you tell me?
Your persistent inquisition has driven me to confess. The hat, she was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat. I threw it away. But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if not greater worth than my previous hat.
Oh, well. I hope
I can
for the
only
best.
imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
I do hope that you can find that replacement.
Heavy is the head, as they say.
Alright, so sending you through. And who's next? We have what?
I hope you find your
Oh.
hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I'm sure
I have no
will.
doubt in my mind.
4 stars. Alright. Your interrogation led to him bearing his soul to you, and you gave the man a second chance to find the headdress of his dreams.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Oh, you were the one that the guy's trying to pay me off
Praetor
to
bid
not
me
let
say
in.
directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag.
What does that mean?
Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Gargan! Kapla!
Right.
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess.
Well,
I
okay
have
then.
brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
Well, if it's your custom, then we will. I don't really want to open it and look at it. I mean, I don't think I can.
Oh my god!
We're just gonna trust.
Thank you for the gift?
This is how you know I am worthy to deliver the words of the Praetor to your princess.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep that in mind. So, what else can you
The
tell me?
Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until only one dancer survives.
That sounds very intense.
Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
Huh. Okay. Well.
Oh dear god. Is there a prize for, winning the ballet?
Indeed, there is. The winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed. Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
Okay. I'm hoping
Sorry,
she kind of
what exactly was the
translates.
message you had for Princess Desdemona again?
Yeah, okay, this is what I was hoping that eventually would come up, and I could get some translation as to what it is that she's wanting to go
Praetor
and say.
Kargan crafted the message personally. A warrior poet. Hail Praetor Kargan! The message is Ektag Maya Kola Una Guahatag. Or in your language, it is marriage which will bring our two proud nations into a state of cooperation. That is the closest translation, even though it loses some of the beauty it has in our tongue.
You speak our language very well. Could you teach me something in Marvalgian?
That'd be nice.
It's just Marvag. Not in or rights or ease or anything like that. What would you like to learn?
Ooh, oh, okay. Let's go with that one.
There are many words for this, but typically we also use the phrase "f off."
I mean, I was pretty sure it was gonna
Cool.
do that, but... Oh my gosh, look how cute. Lil's just so engrossed and so happy, like, with the conversation. It's just nice to actually see that big of a smile on her face. Alright, so I'm gonna let you through. I don't see why I shouldn't, other than, I mean, the gold, but, like, Dad's just gonna bet it away anyway.
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvag. And now, to fulfill my mission to speak the Praetor's words to the princess. Kapla!
Alright, so we got that 4-star Lil Linguist. You admitted the Marvog envoy, and you picked up some cool new phrases.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl. I am the
You don't
envoy
look
of the
like
gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor.
Okay. That horse just does not look right to me. But
If there's nothing else,
also didn't
I will be
even let me
off
look
to
at
my
that.
happily ever after.
Yeah, I'm not quite buying your getup, so I'm gonna try to keep you here as long as I can. Is there something I can do here? Well, I mean, that seriously looks like a costume. What if I wrap it with this? Will it, like, the horse...
Ow, ow, ow!
Oh, okay. Horses don't talk, typically.
This is not what we signed up for, Beverly. Can we get our $10 now?
You were paying them $10
All right,
to
all
do
right.
this.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not the gallant Sir Beverly, knight of some minor renown. I'm just an envoy to plain Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium, which is actually me. I've been watching the princess launch the ceremonial first slingshot at Goblin Ball matches for years now. Our eyes locked during one such slingshotting, and she smiled. My
That's all it
heart
took
has
for
been
you?
hers ever since that day. Also, I spent all my money on this costume, and I don't have any left to pay the horse.
Well, well, well.
We're out of here.
You better go too, Beverly.
Yeah, I'm not letting you in here.
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful than love.
Okie dokie.
You have not seen the last of Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Shut up, Beverly.
Why are you still going with the bit, sir? Alright, 4-star on that. He wasn't a real envoy, and that's definitely not a real horse. Masterful deduction there, Guardian. Well, why do I keep saying Guardian? It's Guardsman. Anywho, onwards.
Hey,
Alright.
kid, are you Lil?
That would be me, yes.
Okay, good. Got a mysterious letter here for you?
Who's it from?
Mysterious letter.
I'm not authorized to know.
Okay, so that would be why it's mysterious.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
I have a feeling that it does.
Your dad is Hamish?
Some type of
What a good
correlation.
guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
What a shame.
Yeah,
Poor
it's a
Randy.
real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Okay, you do that. Hopefully I'll be able to read it here in a moment. Alright, don't
See you
a
around,
reason to
kid.
use the wicket right now, so bye-bye. Alright, now can I read it? Is it gonna let me? Okay, so little girl stands at a gate, making choices I can't wait. If you've got a taste of madness and wish to circumvent break sadness, come and meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world. M. Dungeon 7, Room 4. Okay, so I'm definitely thinking
Nothing
that
weird
this
or
is
creepy
Malcolm.
about that.
I mean, no, totally not. We're just gonna move on from that.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Good afternoon.
Hello?
I've traveled from afar. A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir. And you are?
I don't know if I trust you. We're Lil. But I mean, look at that. Look at the stains on your apron. Or why should
It's
I
Lil,
trust you?
and you need a good reason to be let in. But so far, I'm not optimistic.
No, I'm not.
Do you have any idea or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls, my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
Yeah, it definitely would. I really don't trust you, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the x-ray because if there's anything on you, by any means, it will show me. What in the world is that? Excuse me, ma'am?
What is that?
Yeah, my exact
Oh,
question.
that's just bossy.
What in the world is a fossy?
What's a Fossy?
Fossy is the name of my blowtorch.
No. I'm gonna take that, thank you. You do not need that. This is probably not gonna go well.
Friends shouldn't take things from one another. I guess we're not friends then.
No, we're not
That
friends.
makes me
You
a
crazy
little bit
lady.
nervous for you, Lil. Okay,
You're-
I've had
no.
about enough of you.
Be gone with you. It's time to deny you. I don't need to do anything else at this point. I'm just gonna straight up deny you. I am not even gonna mess with you no more. Alright. So sorry. Ta-ta. Have a
I
nice
see
day.
now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
I'm pretty sure
You're the worst.
I won't have to deal with you again. And if I do, we will deal with it at that time. So, despite the songbird's sweet serenade, you correctly identified a homicidal maniac and managed to take away her toy. Good job. Closing time. Alright, so for level 2, we got a full 4-star. And we got paid 30 gold for our shift. I don't want to toot our own horn here, but I'm pretty sure Dad would not have scored us that high. I don't know. I mean, just looking at his work ethic anyway. So remember, 3 stars represents a good score in Lil Guardsman. The 4-star result relies on superb deduction, perfect loadout, and a bit of luck, or some combination of all 3 things. And right now, when I took a look here, that's just the recap that we got. So the results screen like this one will guide you towards a 3-star result, but the 4-star is up to you. Alright, yep, so that's not really anything new-wise for information, so moving on. And where to now, because, yeah, another little, okay, so we need to go to the dungeon now and go and see whoever's creepiness is in there waiting for us. I didn't think we were actually going to go to this, but that is part of the story, so. Okay, so pretty standard dungeon area here. Can't really interact with that, but ideal for prisoners who only have one arm. Okay. Having not seen a bathroom, you become horrified at the realization of what this bucket is for. It is a shame that, you know, people had to go through that, but...
Is this the right place?
I think it is. I could speak. I think it is, Lil. This is room 4, and we're in the dungeon. And this is what the creepy note said to go.
Enter if you dare.
That is Malcolm. I told y'all it was Malcolm. I had a feeling it was him. Damn, that door over here sounded like it's all types of heavy. Oh, we having a party in here?
Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
Lair of chaos. Huh? I don't really know if I would call it.
It looks like a bedroom.
Yeah.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be 2 things. I'm a minimalist.
I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you want to have multiple things in one space,
this is
that's
the
you.
little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
I wouldn't see why I wouldn't be.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
Wait, that's good news? I'm lost in here.
That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I mean, I am
I
only
see.
12 years old.
Then you're free to go.
Well, of course,
Keep it together,
Bill
Mal.
is only 12,
Listen,
but...
little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
You want me to do favors for you. Use my position at the gate to let in the people that you want in, deny who you don't. Am I on the right track?
You're at the station.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
I mean, that is
Damn
a
it,
point.
you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing.
Okay. So...
But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
No,
Do I
not
even
really.
have a choice?
No, we don't.
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not necessarily the, choice that we're hoping for. But he's not wrong.
Not
It
the
is a
brightest
choice.
one, is she?
No, you are just not a very nice lady. Alright, so
Malcolm
it looks
is
like we get to
left-handed,
ask
I think.
questions.
So I'd pick his left hand.
Okay, and then what is
His right
Strider
hand.
have to say?
Pick his right hand. You can't go wrong when you pick right.
I mean, both of them have decent points, so it's just gonna be an eeny, meeny, miny, mo type situation. And I think I'll go with the right one.
Oh, I'm
Unfortunately
sorry.
not.
That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Wait, what do you mean you should have chose your foot? That wasn't even an option.
But you
What?
said it would be in your hand.
That
And what is the
not
foot
fair.
if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But
Yeah,
and
no.
don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
You have such a nice, gentle way of putting things, don't you, madam?
It's called being an adult.
I mean, yeah, but Lil's also only 12 years old. Y'all
Keep
keep
an
on
eye out
forgetting
for our
that.
directives in your daily Guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye.
And then you're just gonna turn the lights off on me?
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
Well, yeah.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should
Sir.
have brought another drink.
Madam. Okay, we're just gonna move on from that. Looks like it is actually finally time for us to make our way home. So, hello. Hello, everyone.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that 2, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
I would say work went fairly well. I got a 4-star.
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. How was... What were you doing again?
Yeah, what were you doing,
The
Bobby
bidding
Dearest?
of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal
Huh.
that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
I don't really think anyone does. What is normalcy in general?
There's
Okay, so
someone
what-
waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy Blinkers, Gerby Bonbons. Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Oh, I've got quite a few people to actually interact with before the end of our day today. So we were to talk to Dad. We haven't
Hey,
spoken
we
to
have
you
extra
yet.
of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, thank
No,
you.
we're not gonna take it.
All right, thanks for the offer though. And
This
oh,
hat.
hey.
It is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
That's unfortunate, but the hat does look nice. Oh, and then this.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you
It is
refused entry
I.
to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about? If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
Well, that's nice, but I totally let them in.
No, I totally let them in.
What? Why? I thought we had a deal.
No, you thought you could bribe a guardian of the Free Peoples of the Sprawl, which is a very serious offense.
We're gonna shake him down. I'm trying to.
Please forgive
give
me,
us problems.
incorruptible and honest steward of the kingdom. I beg you, forgive.
I don't know, it's a pretty hefty sentence for attempting to pay off one of the protectors of the kingdom.
All right, all right. Take the gold and we'll forget the whole thing. How does that sound?
I will take this situation, because I get the gold in the end, but still, it's just a little bit sad that you tried to pay me off to sit there.
What kind
and
of
make sure
gold
you
are we
had
talking about
competition.
here?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. Fair is fair. Take them.
Okay,
They
well,
are
thank
yours,
you.
and
I
with
will-
many thanks from Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
Just the gold, thank you.
Oh, yes, here you are.
He seems so sad too. Alright, so we are at 90 gold as of right now, I believe is what I saw. And our final person to interact with for the day. I think, anyways.
Lil, you came.
I sure did. What's up?
Welcome to Garby Bunch's Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first customer.
Hey. Okay.
I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup, and now I'm selling guardsman tool power-ups.
That's what's
If you've got the cash, I can sell you
this.
extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind, as well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a look.
Alright, I can get rid of all this junk in my inventory now. The irony in one of these items is actually his own paperwork, so we're gonna be selling him back his own paperwork. Oh, this is great. Okay, so you can take that back. I don't think I'm gonna need any of this stuff. Get rid of that, get rid of that, and I don't think we're gonna need the pictures. I mean, I kind of already have an idea what they look like. I don't think I'm gonna need to keep it. And we can go ahead and get the crystals. Ooh, that's pretty expensive. But then upgrading just one of the pieces of equipment is also very expensive. So I'm going to have to kind of try to save up on that. But for right now, let's get enough crystals for each one of the tools so that it doesn't really matter which one I use for the next time I need to use it, because then it will just automatically work. That cannot be saved. Lil could fall into the sewers if she could walk to that part of the screen. And the smells coming out of this dumpster are indescribable. All right. Looks like it actually is coming to the end of our day. We've interacted with everyone. We've done, as far as I know, all of the quests that we were supposed to do. So off to bed.
I think I've done everything I need to do. But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay? Quiet, you.
This is just so cute. Seamus McGoblin did a commendable job painting the dungeon walls. Although humble, he really is quite skilled. He never let a drop hit the floor, and he did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. It brought a much needed breath of life into a room where some people wait for execution. Seamus went home with his hard-earned paycheck in one hand and a bouquet of flowers for his wife in the other. He put his 6 goblin children to bed, swept his wife off her feet, and took her to their room. Their 7th child, Becky McGoblin, is due sometime in the spring. Well, ain't that cute? Happy to know. Alright, so without his bugle, the Petrardian envoy managed to make a favorable impression on the princess, the advisors, and the rest of the court. He lost them, though, when he tried to make bugle noises with his mouth. That night, lying in bed in chambers provided for visiting dignitaries, he felt ashamed for having not only sought to bribe the little guardsman, but also for having buckled under pressure when the 12-year-old called him out for it. That night, his dream of one day serving as an intelligence agent for Petrard finally died. Signor Capello Fantastico entered the sprawl and began his quest for the perfect hat. He ventured to every store that sold headgear in the sprawl: Henry's hats, Linda's lids, Homer's haberdashery, the Pusha Pushak, Mind Your Millinery, Hats, 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 All Caps, and even Yiddle's Yomot Yurt. But none of them had the type of hat he was searching for. But rest assured, Signor Capello Fantastico will not relent until the top of his head is restored to its former glory. After relaying Praetor Cargan's message to the princess, the Marvog envoy walked past the National Ballet of the Sprawl's repertory company rehearsing in the park. Seeing that the ballerinas of the Sprawl were doing things completely wrong, the Marvog envoy decided to join in to teach them a thing or two. Now the Sprawl's ballerinas are experts in first position and first-degree murder. Since the envoy was distracted, the Praetor never got word of if the princess received their message, but don't worry, they'll show up anyway. Denied entry, the fake Sir Beverly took off his fake armor, got back on his fake horse, and went home to his real hut, where he lived with his real mother and wallowed in his very real depression. Chloe encountered a guard patrol outside of the city gates and attempted to pickpocket them quietly, which she didn't do successfully on account of all the singing. In jail, it only took her 5 minutes to be sent to solitary confinement. And that is going to be all for today, guys. I am absolutely loving this game. The art style is just, it's cute, it's pretty. The voice acting is all very well done. The story in itself, just in general, sometimes I can't speak. I'm enjoying. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to kind of pick favorite characters at this point, although I enjoy Malcolm and his kookiness, so I just can't really wait to see what the rest of the game stores. Now, if you did happen to like the video, go ahead and leave a like to let me know you enjoyed. Subscribe if you'd like to become part of the Goblin Army family. And if you'd never like to miss a post, push that bell icon. Now, you spread positive vibes, I'll spread positive vibes. Until next time, have a goblin-tastic day. Bye!